The entry of Selina Kyle into Batman's life is important in making him check his privilege, prioritize aid to the innocent over vengeance against the wicked, and perhaps live more life of his own. In one story after another, since her debut in 1940's Batman #1, Catwoman appeals to the hero as Batman and Bruce Wayne as Bat and Man. Despite the figure of speech, which asserts that opposites attract, the complementarity hypothesis, and how strongly apparent exceptions grab our attention or any anecdotal contradictions that might spring to mind, social psychologists repeatedly support the opposing expression that birds of a feather flock together, the similarity hypothesis. Differences between Selina and Bruce keep them apart, but their similarities keep drawing them together. The Batman may seem to have more in common with other superheroes. They are good people. In his eyes, in his view of himself, quote, deep down, I'm not, unquote. Just as his own dark side calls to him, so does a woman who regularly walks in the dark. Unlike Selina, though, other bad girl love interests, such as Talia al Ghul, do not hail from the darkness of Gotham City. The same corrupt city creates both Bat and Cat. In every live-action movie appearance, Catwoman helps Batman become more of a well-rounded person. When Bruce first appears out of costume in 1992's Batman Returns, he sits at home brooding in the dark, not even pretending to socialize like he did in Batman 1989, until the bat signal shines and springs him to life. Selina Kyle puts him back in touch with being Bruce Wayne. In The Dark Knight Rises, 20 years later, Selina's theft of his mother's pearl sends Bruce down to the Batcave for the first time in quite a while. She puts him back in touch with being Batman. Even back in 1966's Batman the movie, Catwoman reveals him to be more fully human by showing that Bruce really has a sex drive. The more recent film, The Batman, is unusual in that Selina does not get to know Bruce. She only knows Batman. Nevertheless, she brings out feelings he has not been letting himself feel, and she contributes to his growth as he realizes he needs to do more to help others, not just slug thugs. In this case, her distance from Bruce is important because her attitude toward Bruce as the aloof prince of Gotham is part of what makes Batman see the importance of his Wayne identity. She helps him realize he needs to do more. Though he does not fully respond to her advances, their chemistry is clear and she has sparked something to life inside him as a human being. He helps her some, but she helps him most.